How does the version of you who already has whatever it is that you may feel that you may be needing or wanting, how does that version of you feel in their own body? How does it how does it feel in your energy? How does it if it's you're wanting to feel more peace, you're wanting to feel more, you're wanting to feel serenity, you're wanting to feel excited, you're wanting to feel relief, you're wanting to feel lightness, you're wanting to feel like something's been removed from you with pressure, you're wanting to feel emboldened, you're wanting to feel empowered, you're wanting to feel like you have the confidence and power perhaps to hold the energy of what it is that you desire, to take action, to be bolder. You want to feel as if you're already a millionaire walking down the street. How do you hold yourself in your feet? What is your posture like? How do you move? How do you feel in your energy? Do you feel aliveness? Do you hold fiery power inside of you? Do you feel lit up? Do you feel like laughing? Do you feel like giggling? Do you feel like, oh my God, everything's working out? Do you feel like, oh my God, this is blissful and euphoric? Can you believe this? Oh my God, I feel so alive. And to breathe in that energy and to feel that in your expansion, to follow that in your now present moment, feeling even more in alignment with the truth of yourself and your being. There's so many practices on that and chapters that go through resistance, activating and creating your heaven and earth within you from wherever you are, that there's no outcome. There's no need to complete something, to realize something, to be somewhere, to go somewhere, to connect with someone. That right where you are, right here, right now, you can activate your feeling of bliss and euphoria and completion inside your own energy and how that would feel. I certainly did manifest moving to my own envisioned creation of a heaven and earth within me while living in a stressful environment in a polluted, contaminated city center through meditative practice, through visualizing, through intending, through journaling, through creating the feeling state of what that would be in peace and serenity and harmony and joy and euphoria within my own energy. And it's when you're in that energy, this is a discipline and the consistency with your frequency and your consciousness and your awareness and your creation. This is the divine feminine energy within you. Just seen a post before coming on and how there's a picture of Marilyn Monroe that the divine feminine energy is so strong and powerful. The patriarchy had to create relations and institutions and all of these structures and programs in order to dim it down, manipulate it, control it. Well, it's true that the feminine energy is so potent and strong in stillness and receptivity and in creation from within and guiding and directing that energy channeled through in emboldened action with conviction, certain confidence, and ease. And I connected with someone this morning who was asking if I was working, what I was doing with my setup and everything. And I was connecting with the sense that she was not living her dream. He was asking that, what would your dream be? What would you want? Feeling and even scanning, reading her energy, that there can be this sense of when you want to go bigger and bolder, you may sabotage yourself. This is following on from the previous video. In a perception in your subconscious mind that if you go bigger, then there's going to be bigger responsibility and that you might bring on greater stress on you. And what if that's an illusion itself? What if you can let go of the patriarchal hustle and grind and struggle and have it be easier and say that, yes, I'm going to be I'm going to be emboldened in my energy. I'm going to be called to become a new version of me, which may stretch me out of my comfort zone because it's asking me to be more comfortable within as I lean into that inner expansion, the container in my own energy, how I'm refining my self-concept and I'm showing up as a new version of me. And that essentially is that consistency, that devotional commitment that you have day by day to devote yourself to that energy and that creation from the inside out. Who am I today? How am I refining my self-concept today? How can I get into alignment in the morning, in my rituals, in my practice, in my knowing who I am when I wake up in the morning and set an intention for my day? In how I allow myself to be in the magical presence and how I let go of any resistance and I just allow my energy to flow inside my own body so that I magnetize more of what it is for me, right to me, that connections can appear, that things can come my way, that unfold organically and magically and magnetically in my own energy, rather than my need to push and hustle and grind and seek or want and be in an energy of potentially repelling or filling a void or feeling that something is not there, perpetuating the energy of I have to do something in order to make something happen. When if I focus on who I have to be in order to make manifest that, in order to bring that into my energy field and into my reality, into my awareness, who do I have to be and how do I have to feel in my body? What energy am I holding in my own body? And we're doing this in reverence. I'm inviting you to really feel into and breathe in that energy into your body in reverence of the goddess, in giving a nod to and a celebration of the sacred, of the divine feminine, in on the feast day of the Assumption of Mary, of the Mother Mary, on the 15th of August here in Spain. It is being celebrated as a feast day today. And that ascension into the light requires the descent within to be who you came here to be in your greatness, so that you ascend more in greater truth and light. And you don't allow anyone to dim that down. People may respond in various ways to you shining brightly, to being in your energy. I could even see this morning that I was sensing and picking up on some energies around me that felt restless, that were glancing my way and even seemed to be triggered by my stillness, my just calm, my state of relaxation. And then constantly having to do and not being able to be peaceful and calm in their own energies, and how it was almost disturbing to witness or be in the energy of someone who could just be completely relaxed in their body and a complete state of for a prolonged period of time. And that calmness is truly a superpower in allowing you not to be swayed or influenced by any external circumstances, to hold your frame and consistency within you, and to allow yourself to more potently align with your intentions and focus with clarity of allowing two things to coexist: your mission and your vision and your contribution and what you're wanting to create, so that you're taking forward action and you're creating in the now to bring about something and work on your legacy, whatever that may be, while also being fully witness to here and now and allowing yourself to be fully present. Presence is power and absolutely fundamental and getting to the pure conscious creation that you truly do want to create from heart, fire, and soul comes to me. Cards that have come in, I selected from the Magdalene Oracle deck today were Mary Magdalene, and also surrendering your existences and allowing the emergence of what wants to arise within you, focusing on your inner creation of that heaven on earth within you, as I mentioned at the start of this video, and allowing more of how God wants to care for you, to trust that. That's your surrender of the resistance, is the confidence and certainty that you have trust with clarity. Your clarity of that within you is your trust in God and trust in the God force within you and trust in your own energy. I'm going to read out the surrender card first, because this one here, you may feel that you've undergone an energetic shift and you're feeling more tired or fatigued in your energy, your body is asking for a bit more rest. You may consistently work out and move your body every day, yet if you do feel the call to slow down, to sleep more, to rest, to hydrate, to do things that truly allow your body to relax, this can serve you in great ways in allowing you to be more receptive and to allow you to magnetize more of your desires to you with ease. So can you truly trust? Can you trust the divine to provide for you, to care for you? That you can simply let go. That's needed at this time. If you need to fully breathe out to say, this feels heavy, or I can't today, or this is too much, then you allow yourself even to feel, I can let go and breathe out, and even notice how you're just doing that and setting that intention. You lighten your energy and you actually give yourself more energy. You may feel more energy activated within your own body if you're listening to this and activated by this right here, right now, or create it for yourself. And realize then that perhaps you don't feel as tired as you were at the beginning of watching this video. That may be the case for you. But the surrender is confidence in clarity of trust. With surrender, present, it seems that the harder you try, the more things you want to elude you, because that's repelling energy. There's not much you can do at the moment except to wait. And in the waiting, you can be activating a state of heaven and earth within your own energy. Be blissful if you feel there's a pause. to appreciate it, to be in gratitude, to be in love, to look at the wonder around you, to see the beauty and the abundance, to focus on the good, to look for the good, to create the good in your visual imagination, because you're always creating in every now moment. So what are you creating? It's not a waiting and a frustration, but I'm here and alive, thank you, and creating something magnificent. You're building on what you're manifesting for yourself tomorrow into your future. In the meantime, you remember that you cannot control how others view things or what they think, say, or do. In time, you come to realize that the current events that you may be experiencing are a blessing, as everything is. And you emerge from this period with a newfound sense of clarity, which enables you to move forward in life with greater confidence, confidence in the God force within you. Any emotional ups and downs that you may be experiencing at this time will soon stabilize. And I can add that you can stabilize them right here, right now within you. That is the power you have of your emotional alchemy and self-mastery, and giving complete love and acceptance and compassion to yourself, rather than any judgment and criticism or blame or thinking anything is wrong. To witness yourself and to hold yourself as a fragile, beautiful, whole baby of perfection. And that is just divine. And giving yourself full love. And the more you unlock that self-love within you, the more you're seeing how worthy and magnificent and valuable you really are. The more you see that reflected back to you in your reality, and you're creating more and manifesting more of your heaven right here, right now. So the Magdalene card, and she is actually holding a baby, and that can be how you are mothering yourself, parenting yourself, taking care of your inner child, of caring for and loving and valuing and appreciating your child within you as different. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Go forth and be true to yourself. Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist, in a world full of dreams that stem from your heart, in oneness, love, and hatred. Wonder and awe, softness and pain, joy and light. In the stillness, the unknown awaits. Avoid wanting to be filled. Step into it with courage and strength. Like a budding rose reaching for the life, love leads you to greener pastures. Keep your pockets full of dreams, for life is a test of faith. Allow your light to shine. There is no beginning or end, there is only love. And your true mission and job in this life is to completely love yourself in every now moment, to give love to your vessel, to give love to your energy, to give love to your being, because that is your number one responsibility. That's the gift you have been given in this life. And if you detach from any other external outcomes and you prioritize and place greater value and importance on your own energy, on your own vessel and your health and your well-being, on how you're feeling and what you were thinking and what you were creating within you in your own energy, how you were showing up for yourself in caring for yourself and meeting your needs. This is the most important thing, to take extra good care of yourself. Angel card message is detachment. It's important to detach from everything and allow your spirit to soar and to be free. And this feels like a real connection to that energy of the ascension, the assumption of Mother Mary today, in connecting with that energy and allowing yourself to ascend, free, detaching, releasing any cords, releasing any desires, even not wanting anything, but already being and having everything right here, right now. Having and creating your heaven in your energy right here, right now. The heaven on earth being activated in the portal of your heart, and how you completely love yourself and feel that energy through your whole being. What does it ignite in you? What does it inspire in you? What does it make you want to create? How does it make you want to show up? How does it want to make you, inspire you to feel even greater aliveness? How does it make you want to care for yourself, to treat yourself, to speak to yourself, to nourish yourself, to be kind to yourself, to be graceful, to cultivate that deepening connection with yourself? To having gratitude for the opportunity to do that in every every day. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. If your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on something or someone in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing. and it's a chain that binds you to a lower frequency with the potential to keep you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you to cut cords that tie you to any people, places, things, and emotions that may not be serving you. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power within and to be genuine in your full radiant authenticity. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. The affirmation says, I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. Free in every now moment. Can you truly surrender to the now, to the creation in your being, to what wants to come from you? My book can absolutely support you with that process, cultivating that deepening of connection with your higher self, with your divinity, and what wants to be created from you as the artist, the creator, the God force that you can to be here and to create and to express for all of us with your radiant shine. If you'd like to get a copy, there's a link in the description below. Thank you so much for listening. Wishing you a beautiful day of honoring the divine feminine within you in that creation of heaven and earth within you, and the feminine rising up as she is, and how it can all be easier and calmer, more powerful through that potent inner stillness in your own being. Thank you for listening again. Sending you lots of love. See you in the next one. Bye.